thing?
I can. I'm trying to figure out. The night thing wouldn't make any difference. Once that's... I feel like it needs to fall right next to the stump somehow.
You get like stuck on it?
Yeah. I can't see anything down there for it to get... I can stand here.
What if you set it on like the edge of the bubble?
Oh, no! Oh, jeez. Where'd you go? No! Stop falling. You'd stay there. I just kind of want to look at this stuff. There's nothing for you to really... Nowhere for you to go. I feel like I gotta get over to that. Or maybe I've gotta launch the ball over to that? Doing the night, what does it do? Anything? Nothing spectacular. If I timed it just right, I could make it.
Wait, does the night open the portal?
Yes. Oh, nope, you're rolling the wrong way. Hey, Chico, stop it. Alright. Maybe I could just set it up here.
Oh no, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to roll the ball into the night and then run through the portal.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, the one that's like right next to the...
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Is it going off to the... It's going the wrong way! No! Stop it! God damn it. Do what you're supposed to do. There, that's good. So as soon as this portal opens, I go through it. Got it. Done. Sorted.
Woohoo!
Yay!
And I'll see it in like 15 minutes. Seconds. Time to OP.
Hiya!
Yay!
You'll see that again. You'll see that in a few minutes too. A few seconds too.
That was entertaining.
Seemed like the right thing to do. Up,
Just
invisible
like
wall.
Celebratory
Base jump.
skydiving, right? Oh yeah, base jumping. I don't know, would it be skydiving or would it be base jumping?
I don't know. I guess it would depend on how you define things in this world.
Right?
Music is so nice. I'm gonna stop talking for a few minutes so you can listen. Oh, we got another achievement. Aftermath 2. Find the remains of the closet in the forest. Well then. Awesome. I'm earning achievements like a boss. I don't even know what that means.
You could like fall asleep to the soundtrack.
Oh shoot, I wonder if I did get the soundtrack for this game when I bought it.
Oh. If you did, that's
I have
fantastic.
so many soundtracks from games because of Humble Bundles.
Mm-hmm.
I buy nearly every Humble Bundle. It's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, I honestly don't blame you. Like,
Oh, is that turning? That's turning.
cause it's such a good price.
Oh yeah. There's only a few that I have not gotten, and it's where I'm like, I can't even imagine myself ever playing any one of these, even
Even
for
for a
any
tiny
reason,
bit.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I bet that that's a new trigger. I bet that that's for a new filter, the Wheel of Time. Is it? Yep, everything is now fall.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool. But what would that mean? That would mean that the bird. It's very like blood red, sorta. Red.
Oh, I
Nice.
see. The walkway popped up because like,
Oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
a
I
different
got it.
time. It might have
Yeah.
been like when it wasn't broken.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. See, I thought in the future, not in the past.
Yeah.
Good catch. Good catch.
The only reason I noticed that is because when you dropped it in there, I saw the bridge materialize,
Oh,
like out of the
okay.
corner of your view.
Yeah, because I probably look at like probably the center like 3 inches of the screen instead of all the rest of it.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Oh, and
So
then
this is
this door would be different because it's a different door in a different time.
yeah.
Whew. So much intensity in this game.
I know,
In the
right?
forest.
There's not even
There was a
any
definite tree motif.
any
going
dragons.
on. The thalamus should have clued me in from the start.
Skyrim. God.
It's difficult to miss such a ridiculously ginormous tree. This pattern could be just as random as many other things in this.
So this is gonna sound like a really
No.
weird question. Oh wait.
I climbed that tree and survived the tsunami. Sophia stayed in the swing set, and I didn't help her climb. It was so fast. Had I blinked, I wouldn't have been able to see the water violently swallow her whole.
That's an intense sentence, especially for somebody who is a father. Okay, you had a weird question.
That was just damn.
Wow, yeah.
Had I blinked, I would have not seen the water violently swallow her whole. Just like, well then. You get medal for most twisted parent. Congratulations. That phrasing though.
Alright.
Yeah, so weird question. Or I would consider it weird. Cause I know you've been streaming longer than I have, seeing as I only streamed for a little bit when I did stream, and I was wondering, are there like, I don't know, I guess streaming etiquette things that just like streamers don't do to other streamers or whatnot?
Not that I know of. I do know that this is one of the things. I listen to a lot of podcasts because I podcast, and
Mhm.
I have been podcasting for a few years. Not the current podcast that we do. That one we've only been doing for, I don't know. We've just did our 18th episode, but we only record every 2 weeks. So I mean,
Right.
so a little more than half a year, 6 months or so. But we podcasted for like, oh geez, almost 2 years prior to that with a different podcast. And that was a weekly one. We were at like 84, 85 episodes with that one.
Mhm.
So I listened to a lot of podcasts, and one of the ones they were talking about is that YouTube is in the process of trying to get a streaming service, a game streaming service, kind of like Twitch, going via YouTube.
Oh God.
And they were talking about how on YouTube there's definitely a different sort of culture in terms of comments and things like that, and how Twitch has a much more, in general, there are sort of rules in chat rooms that most people adhere to. With that, there are some people who come in and are dicks, but in general, that's not the case.
Right. I mean, I understand like the basic ones. You got uh, don't be rude to people. You know, generally, and this is just a room of like most of the internet, you don't ask about personal things unless you
Yeah.
like actually know the person or whatnot, or you feel like they're comfortable talking about it. Um, you know, don't self-advertise on somebody else's stream. That's like super rude.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask about it and they don't have a problem with it, then
Right, that's one
like
thing. But you
broken
don't just drop
broken
somebody.
doesn't broken doesn't throw a big fit about it. I mean, like I've said in her things like I don't want to self promote or anything. She's like, no, go ahead, do it. So
Yeah, no, and Broken's cool about that. But like, it's generally like you don't just sit there and like.
yeah,
I'm talking like dropping into somebody's stream, and be like, guys, this person sucks. Come watch me.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You
you wouldn't want
know,
to do that.
um, don't place if you're posting like links, make sure they're like age appropriate or like subject appropriate or whatnot.
Right.
Stuff like that. But I'm just like from streamer to streamer, like, are there any specific things like
I try to when I first started streaming, when I would get people into my chats, and I don't know why, like mine I feel like have dropped off a lot lately, and I don't know if it's because it's about spring break time and things like that. So a lot of people maybe aren't around at home. The weather's getting nicer, so people maybe aren't staying in.
right?
But I used to every time people would drop in, I'd say, hey, if you give me a follow, I'll follow you back after the stream. And so I did that and followed a lot of people that way. Just as kind of a, you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Right.
Now I tend to follow people that I interact with, and not just that follow me and then I never see them again. But I like people coming by, and I don't if I follow somebody, I'll normally always set it up so that I get the emails. And then if I'm available and they start streaming, I'll normally try to pop in at least to up their viewer counts.
Right. I know viewer counts that can actually be like super helpful a lot of the times, just because like when people when you're like searching and whatnot, the search results always come up with
by viewer
most
count.
views first.
Yep.
Which is actually why whenever I look up something, I'll sit there and I'll go to the bottom of the list.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
I'll be like, well, who are these people?
Yep. Who are these people that are, and how do they stream?
Yeah, I actually enjoyed those streams a bit more, because it's like you can actually like personally discuss with the streamers.
Yeah,
and whatnot.
You get to spend a lot more time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, oh, I see what's going on here. Okay, I see what I need to do. I wonder if I remove this, if it'll make the nighttime go away too. Does it make the nighttime go away? No, it does not. It just makes the walkways go away. So we'll keep that going. Yeah, I mean, if you go into the bigger streams, like those people you don't really interact with those streamers as much. You end up interacting more with people in the chat room.
Yeah, and sometimes that's fine, because sometimes you go into one, like the chat room's pretty chill, and sometimes you'll have streamers who actually like, they could have 300-400 people watching, and they actually are paying attention to chat.
Yeah.
And that's always cool.
Oh, this is such a big... Oh, you know what? I bet that would work. I guess we'll find out.
So I think I just figured it out.